Down in the meatpacking district at Lynn's photo studio with D'Angelo, one of the hottest people on the music scene today. You've always been described to me as a musician's musician. Tell me about some of the people you've worked with. You've had amazing duets, and who you admire.
Okay, well, let's start with amazing duets. I worked with Lauryn Hill. She was great. I did a song on Miss Education called Nothing Even Matters. Done some work with Erykah Badu. I did a duet with B.B. King on his album. I did some work with Eric Clapton. We did a tribute to Curtis Mayfield, who just recently passed. I mean, I just worked with. I had the pleasure of working with some great musicians, man. You know that I respect a lot, and Roy Hargrove, another great jazz trumpeter, Amir Thompson, Questlove, a drummer from the Roots, impeccable, extraordinary drummer, and just an extraordinary mind. You know, I worked with Q-Tip from A Tribe Called Quest, Method Man and Redman, a lot of people, man, a lot of people.
Well, listen, with people I talk to, you're going to be a little bit embarrassed, but they use the artist. They say you like the artist. They say you like Carlos Santana. Wow. You are a musician's musician. You're all about music. That's right. What is it that drives you in music? What is it that grabs you?
It's my what grabs me is just the love of the music that I've had since I was coming. I started playing piano when I was 3. So, you know, and I grew up playing in the church, and I grew up in Virginia listening to a lot of great artists, Curtis Mayfield and Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, and things like that. And like that's the thing that drives me is that original love that I had from the beginning. You know, that the love of the music. You know, once it's funny because once you get into the music business, there's so many other things that can distract you away from the music. You know what I'm saying? Being that, you know, this is a multi-million-dollar business, and you know, there are a lot of people that are putting things together just to make those millions and things and forgetting about the art. So my whole motivation is just thinking about the art first, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I believe that's where all the fruit's gonna come from, you know, if we concentrate on that, you know.
You grew up in the South, son and grandson of a preacher.
That's right.
Did that background ground you in some way, make you different than maybe other musicians that have gotten, you know, blown away by fame? I mean, has that helped you?
Yeah, I mean, to this day, you know, I go to church, to the same church I grew up in, I play, you know, and it really reminds me and reiterates, you know, those same things I was just talking about, you know. You need that. I mean, that's where I started, you know. That's where it all came from. So for me to go back there and to do it again, especially what I'm doing now, I can't forget that. I can't forget where you come from, man. So, you know, you got to keep that constant within you. Yeah.
The first album, the reaction to it. Tell me about it.
Oh man, it was mind-boggling, man. It was changed my life. You know what I'm saying? And I would say that in the back of my mind, I always hoped that it would, you know, excel and be a success and everything, but I didn't know it would happen like that. So when it did happen, I mean, it kind of caught me a little off guard, you know. So but it's good, man. It's good. I had a great beginning. I mean, I can only thank God, man, for blessing me, you know, with what He blessed me with, you know.
Why'd you wait so long for Voodoo, the next album?
Okay, well, the first LP, Brown Sugar, was released in '95. I got off the tour around early '97. And '97, I started. Just took a break, man. Just wanted to relax and live a little bit. In the interim, I had a son. He was born in like early '98, and right after his birth is when I started to really write songs for this album. And I spent about 2 years in the studio at Electric Lady, Jimi Hendrix's home. So, you know, and it really, you know, nowadays, man, it's funny because, you know, music. Like I was talking before about the music business, man. You know, people tend to look at the music as a product. You know what I'm saying? Almost like an assembly line thing. you know. Hey, we got a deadline. We have a budget. Blam, blam, blam. Produce this hit song now. So, you know, my approach to it is a little bit different. You know what I mean? And you know, it's like wine. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have to wait a little bit. It takes time. You know. So I really just took my time to make sure I was doing the right thing. I was writing the best songs I could write, and I was getting the right atmosphere in the studio because the atmosphere is going to come through when you listen to it. You know.
Well, that's probably the difference between a pop star that's trying to churn it out and a musician that's trying to make great music. But I gotta ask you, the new video, Are You Naked?
We won't tell anybody about that one. That's a secret. Yeah, use your mind, use your magic.
It's pretty hot. I mean, how do you feel about being a symbol?
I don't. I don't get carried away with that. I mean, it's a part of it. I feel blessed that people are feeling it like that, you know, and that you know, but it's really about the music for me, and the most important thing to me, especially in that video and in that song. I mean, at the end, it really turned into a spiritual experience for me. I mean, that's why I had to go mentally, really, to kind of pull it off. And the director had a talk with me in between what it takes, and we were talking earlier about the Holy Spirit in the church, you know, and he told me, he said, D, you know, I really want you to put your mind there, you know, go back to that old church you used to be when you was little, you know, and that's what I did. I kind of shut everybody out and just kind of went there, you know, and it came off. Man, that was a take that they used, so, you know, I mean, I don't. It's really a deeper thing for me, you know, than just being a sex symbol or selling records. You know, I really want to touch people, you know.
Talk to me about Voodoo. What do you think will touch people in that CD?
I think that what's going to touch people, or what I hope touches people,
Right.
is that the music itself speaks. The music is a statement within itself because it's so different and it's so set apart from what I believe is, you know, running or flooding the market at this present day. I mean, most of the album is live, you know, live instrumentation. The only overdubs are the vocals because I'm singing it all by myself. But everything else is one take, you know. We go in there with the musicians and we just played and jammed, you know. And I don't think a lot of people make albums like that anymore. So I think within that self, within just that one reason, man, it'll set itself apart from everything else, and it'll make a statement, man. Hopefully, more people will think about approaching the music in that way, you know.
Anything else that I've missed that you want to talk about the album, or anything else that's coming up?
Yeah, I just wanna say that in no way or form or fashion am I speaking in literal terms when I say voodoo.
It's good.
That I'm really speaking metaphorically. I like to write metaphors a lot, and what I meant by that is because music is such a powerful tool, and I think that over the years and over the money that we've been gained, that we've lost a lot of respect for the power of music, and that I believe that music is a spirit within itself. I believe that it's a bridge to a spiritual realm, and I mean that's kind of why I named the album Voodoo, you know. So you know, check it out. Tell me what you think. You know.
Let me see what else I got on here if I've missed anything. The South, Smokey Robinson, singles in 4 or 5 years. Well, Eric, I want to talk to you about sex symbol, musician, nude video, grades, the artist. Oh, let me see what else I've got. Just got 2 more things. Did you perform with the artist once?
Yes, I did.
Tell me what that was like.
It was, oh man, that was a dream come true. I got to play with my idol actually, and I've always admired him from when I can remember. I was 5 when I first heard him, and I've just always been a dedicated fan of his. So to get up and to play with him was a dream come true. And I got he asked me what song that I want to play, and I picked my favorite song, which is the Ballad d'Orty Parker, and I can't put that in the words, man, how I felt. You know, he got on the bass, he played the bass, he let me sing, and I played the keyboard, and I had my friend Amir Questlove playing drums. It was just great, man. We got a great response, and it felt great, man. We had a lot of fun, you know.
Well, what about Eric Clapton, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Tell me about that.
Eric Clapton, man, he's a real gentle spirit, man. A real good friend, man. And he asked me to sing with him for a tribute to Curtis Mayfield, who was at the time he was sick and couldn't make the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I just felt it was an honor to be able to do that for Curtis, and to be able to do that with Eric Clapton, who I know has a lot of respect for Curtis and his music. So I mean, it was great, man. It was great. You know.
I hear he gave you a guitar.
He did, yeah. He did. I love it, man. He gave me a.
What's that like to have Eric Clapton's guitar?
Oh man, it's incredible, man. But he gave me a spanking brand new Fender Strat. It's beautiful, beautiful, custom made. So, you know, much love to Eric, man. Much love.
That's great. Anything else? We need to do a tease and we're done, right?
I just need some cutaways.
Cutaways, okay. So you want me to
Why don't
stand
you guys
here?
keep talking, and I'm just going to shoot his hands and stuff
Okay,
like that.
she's gonna do some cutaways, we'll do a tease, and then we're gonna go.
Some hand movement.
Yeah, right. You're good at this. He's gonna take my job, watch out.
You're the best.
So what we're gonna do is run this when the Vibe thing comes out, and you're gonna play in New York, like in mid-March, right, at Radio City?
think so.
So what we're gonna do is we'll probably run this at the end of, on the Whipple's World show,
Okay.
at the end of February, the last weekend in February. We're gonna try and go into the studio sometime when you're comfortable and
Okay.
get a little sound. You know, Robin will just shoot. We'll put that in as a nat break.
That'd be good,
We got
man.
the EPK. We're gonna put up both the albums, the Vibe cover, and then we'll say you can get tickets to Madison. You know,
Yeah.
it's not the Garden. It's Radio
Yeah, it's
City.
Radio City.
That's a smoking place, though.
Yeah.
I was at the first rock concert they ever had. There was David Bowie.
Get out of here.
And all the glitter kids turned out. I was in college,
David Bowie.
and they were all dressed in glitter.
What year was this?
Bowie came out on the stage in a Brooks Brothers suit, and the first song he did was Changes.
Yeah.
Watch out, all you rock and rollers. And these guys were all in glitter. You know, they just didn't get
They
it.
respected
And
Ziggy.
yeah, right. They were expecting Ziggy, and they got Changes.
That's dope.
Yeah, and God, I love that place. It's the greatest theater in the world.
I heard the sound there.
It's
Acoustic.
so
Incredible.
awesome. It really is. It's really, really good, and it's so comfortable. You know, we've done some great shows there.
I can't wait to play that.
Yeah, you should get the Rockettes out for
Oh, no, no.
that would be pretty good, though, wouldn't it? The Rockettes
That'd
out
be
on?
wild. That'd be wild.
George, just give me 15 seconds of listening.
Okay,
Just give me 15 seconds of listening.
listening. You talk. Tell me something. Tell me about growing up as a kid.
Growing up in Richmond, it was wild, man. That's some of my homies over there. It was great, man. You know what I mean? I grew up all over Virginia. So I grew up in the country, I grew up in the city, grew up in the suburbs. So I had a good, like, mixture of, like, everything. It's wild, man. Like, growing up in the woods is totally different from the city.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, you just got, like, different values, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different mentality down there. Everybody's laid back down there, Virginia, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I grew up half in the country. and-
Tell us about Psalms 23:4. What's that all about?
Psalms 20. Nay, I walk in the valley in the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. And so that's my creed, that's my motto. You know what I mean? And this is me, and this is my son, and this is the music I'm holding in the other hand right there. So, you know.
Who'd you have the son with? Do you want to talk?
Nah.
No.
Oh, we're
Done?
good. We're
Peace.
good.
Now, all we need you to do is take the mic, you look into the thing. The name of the show is Whipple's World. So, you know, you say, you know, welcome, identify yourself. I'm going to be on the next Whipple's World. I'll see you on the next Whipple's World. Welcome to Whipple's World. Anything that has Whipple's World and your name in it. And then we use that as a tease. You're dead into the camera and then we're done.
All right. Yo, welcome. What's up? This is D'Angelo. And you're right here in Whipple's World. Don't change it, all right?